Hello, welcome to Laura's Painted Minis. I am Laura. So let's get painting. Uh, for anyone who maybe notices that this is a different time, it is. I did not get my days mixed up, nor did I get the time mixed up that badly. Um, I, after having taking Saturday off over a week ago for my husband's birthday, kind of determined, and then not yesterday, this last Saturday, was just really tired. Because it is quite often a day where I'm catching up on chores if I got behind. It's where we also are playing D&D for a few hours possibly, and so then having to deal with a toddler who was missing me from me being gone playing D&D. And so it can be kind of overwhelming and tiring. And I just sometimes don't feel like doing anything other than vegging out and watching TV. So, decided to move it to Mondays around this time because Mondays I'm usually just doing laundry. So there's not really any chores to get behind on. Um, and this is another time where my toddler is taking a nap. And then if you've looked at my schedule or are going there and looking at it for some reason right now, you'll notice there's a second time that I have scheduled for being live on Twitch. And that is for Thursday nights. I've noticed on my YouTube channel just not very many views for the YouTube only videos, especially since I kind of am a little more loosey-goosey. Not necessarily, I'm not dealing with looking for chat per se, but I'm also not necessarily doing a really super focused tutorial like for my Patreon. Yet posting the recordings of my Twitch um, Twitch streams on my YouTube are getting a lot of views. So I figure since I'm almost already kind of doing what I would do on a Twitch stream for the YouTube only channels, just decided to nix the YouTube only videos. Decided to nix those videos and just focus more on Twitch for now. We'll do 2 Twitch streams. So I was recording a video for YouTube on Thursday nights pretty regularly. So I'll just do a Twitch stream instead. So now you'll get 2 streams each week. And I'm finally gonna get back to these Gnolls. I fixed up kind of the gap issues on them for the ones that had really bad gaps from my struggles of gluing the arms on. And then finally prime them. So I'm going to go through and redo the fur on those arms on these. So these are my colors. Got this is just brown lighter, and that's going to be the spots that you see. If you can see it. There, turn on the extra light. This will be like mid-tone, and it is mostly ruddy leather with a little bit of gnoll pelt. We got this where it's ruddy leather, a little bit of gnoll pelt, and then a little bit of treasure map mixed in. And then this last one is mostly just these two colors with a couple brushes of this previous color. It might not necessarily be quite exact to what I had before, but it's going to be pretty close to that effect. Here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And when I first did the fur, I kind of did a lot of experimenting with the spots. So I really wanted to do spotted hyena look. Wasn't entirely sure at first when to put the spots in, but I found it easiest and got what I was really wanting, the look that I was wanting when I did it just before that really last highlight. And all of these colors are pretty thin as well. Almost to layering consistency for the most part. Now these Monday streams, it's probably never going to start exactly at 1, because 1 o'clock is when I get my toddler down for a nap. But it definitely will be before 1:30, and it was Twitch schedule thing. It's either 1 or 1:30 are my choices for entering into the schedule. $1.15 is probably going to be very doable. Here, get a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. For these shadow areas, I'm going to go back over with that color I just did before the spots, just to be able to create fur texture around the spots. It's little more believable. Can also tone down some of these spots that are a little bit big too. This arm in particular is mostly in shadow. See, he's leaning over, but we got a little bit here that we can add this final highlight to. Okay. Take a look at it, make sure it looks good. Don't look up kind of big. Okay. Move on to the next. So speaking of sometimes playing D&D, on Saturdays we did get to play some this past weekend. Still working through Curse of Strahd. We haven't been able to meet up quite as regularly as we were. But that's okay. A lot of it was kind of some RP, pretty much. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. One of our players had to bring out a new character basically at the end. So he was able to introduce that character. Because his first character is under the lycanthropy curse. Um, and myself and the other ranger, we're both rangers, are wary of him, even though we're supposed to be a group who've known each other for a while and have been adventuring, but the other ranger and myself understand the dangers of lycanthropy, and basically we keep kind of tying him up because he already just ran off once. And so he doesn't like that. Yeah, as I'm sure most people would not want to have to be tied up. But we found a wizard's tower that suppresses magic, and it seems to suppress the lycanthropy. So his first character is just hanging out at that tower. We also met Mordenkainen, another wizard, and he's gonna check in on that character for us, make sure nothing happens to him, and also once we defeat Strahd and can leave Barovia, he's gonna help cure that character's lycanthropy. And in the meantime, we are going. The next step is helping this new character take care of a hag, because he's apparently been holed up in this village to keep an eye on this hag, but he's not able to actually take on the hag himself. So that is what we're going to do next. Oh, I remembered something that I forgot about that I did on the Gnoll fur. That was that I did a really light glaze of Gnoll pelt after I did everything else. So I have done everything else now on this one. That's why this looks a little greener. Well, anyway, and then after we deal with this hag, we'll go off to this other place nearby that is supposed to be known as the Dragon House. And we're gonna find, a, hopefully find a sun sword. At least that's what my tarot reading from Madame Ava says. I'm gonna quick go back and do the glaze on this so I don't forget. I'm not too worried that it doesn't look quite as bright as the very top fur. I mean, this arm only barely is in somewhat direct light. I don't know if I have any Doctor Who fans who watch as well. I am one. I've been watching the newer episodes now it's on Disney Plus. Never had access to it before otherwise. I mean, it used when they first started redoing the newer series back with Christopher Eccleston. Um, they would show it on Sci-Fi Channel. But I think then they did a deal with Amazon Prime for a little bit. Or something. I don't know. And I also didn't always have. There were a few years where I didn't have cable. Specifically after I got married, because then my husband had like Netflix and then we got Disney Plus. For a little bit, we had like Discovery Plus before they eventually. We dropped it after they merged with, I think it's Max. Because then they started taking shows off of Discovery Plus. Specifically the shows that we were watching. So it was no longer worth keeping. Which I think is kind of part of why they started taking shows off of it in the first place, because they do. I did some reading up, and they do want to eventually do away with the different apps and do it all just under Max. We just do YouTube TV now, so it's kind of like having cable again. So pretty much all of the episodes that Jodie Whittaker was the doctor, I completely missed out on. There's a lot of people I've heard that said it was not good, but there are people who are saying that the current episodes have been terrible, and I think people either just want to complain, have something to complain about, or they just don't realize that they've been exposed to all the known tropes out there, like all the general plot devices and stuff like that. And so they just think that it's bad writing because in their mind it's nothing new and it's just the same bunch of the same stuff. And the thing is at a certain point in a person's life, they're gonna have been exposed to every single trope out there, or at the very least, every single one in the genre that they like. And so, yeah, eventually, things are gonna start seeming like it's just nothing new. if that's all you're looking for. But there can be different variations. Because otherwise, what's the point of writing new books? Or new movies? Or new TV shows? There's obviously still some different ideas and ways of using those plot devices and tropes, you know. I feel like some people maybe get a little too caught up in wanting to be wowed. Okay, we're definitely gonna get this a little bit redoing the, just touching up the fur done. This is the last one that needs touching up. And thinking after I finish this one, I'll start doing some lining. And I'm actually going to use Rogue Shadow to, it was in a fast palette with, I think it's like called Dungeon Dwellers. My local game store happened to have it. And so, actually they had multiple sets of it. So I snagged one, even though it's something that they're not going to keep doing fast palettes. At least that's what I understand they said at one point. It was like last fall, I think. That they're going to phase them out. Makes sense, really. Because, like, quite often people only like one or two, maybe 3 or 4 out of the 6 paints that are in those. So then people are faced with having to buy a whole set and get another color that they don't want to use, or don't really care all that much about. I think also they said that they don't sell as much as individual paints. So obviously from a business standpoint, that's a pretty good reason to stop doing them. feel like I need to figure out the leather next. Especially around the fur. I'm gonna have to go really dark probably. But then this one's different. I don't think I'm gonna go to the extent of like trying to actually paint any of these individual. Like there are tiny little laces on everything, so it's like what would that be? Split move? I don't know. I suppose I could do it all in one color. I'm a little worried though that would be too much dark color. Be really dark color here and then here and here. Rather than right on top with the fur, I don't have too much that's going to be like a really bright light color. I mean, NMM Lily, I guess. Oh well. For those who are on my Patreon, I will be getting a video together later today, probably tonight. Decided to go with doing a video on black hair on the 28th. For the most part, I'm just looking at what I have on my desk cleaned up, or at least something on my desk that I can clean up. I haven't done that yet. I've got some Ninja minis slash feudal Japan that have hair showing. They're both females. I actually have a third one to go with it. It'll be the kind of the minions, but since the setting is supposed to be kind of like feudal Japan, their hair naturally is usually black. So that is what I'm gonna do with those. So if you are interested in that, not specifically, the video is for the upper tiers. So if you're only at the free level or the first tier, you will need to go increase your subscription. Otherwise, for the first tier, you'll just have to kind of sit tight and wait for the PDF on black hair to come out. Which first I have to make the video. as I'm just kind of lining around, I am seeing, these other straps and such. So I think I will need to do two different leather colors. I mean, it's not too complicated of a mini, but there are some spots that could be a little bit of a problem. in some ways it's kind of like a good time to switch my Twitch schedule because I had started, or my schedule's kind of in a way shifting a little bit anyway, because uh, the last month and a half or so, my husband's been home all day. He was laid off. He's an electrician and specifically a trade part of a local union. So he did an apprenticeship for like 4 or 5 years. I mean, it was paid paid apprenticeship. So I really feel like those are some things that should be talked about more, so that people know that there's these other jobs, other things you can choose where you don't need to take on a bunch of debt and go and get a college degree for. Certain things, I mean, yeah, you still need to go to college, university, if you want to be like a doctor or a physicist or a teacher. But I mean, if you're wanting to be an electrician or a carpenter or a plumber, stuff like that, there's some other options. Sometimes even better options where you get better schooling. Because you're getting a lot more actual experience while you're also taking classes. We have set weeks and stuff where you do like some really intense class training. Like it's 40 hours in 1 week. So it's pretty intense compared to like a college week where it's like maybe 40 hours of class spread out over weeks or something. I think I definitely would have. It would have been nice for someone like me who is very good at like doing things with her hands. Like I totally would have gone into carpentry. I love woodworking. I'm not great at like drawing out plans. I can do it. I can make drawings and stuff, but they're not something that like some other person could take and be accurate with. It's more of like, this is a drawing of my idea, not this is a drawing for blueprints. I rely on my husband to kind of be like, okay, here's my idea, and then he can draw something way more accurate and better as far as something to work off of for blueprints. I also just, like, I changed my major multiple times. So that was kind of another thing. Like, school really just was not great for me. And I did realize recently, I was diagnosed recently with mild ADHD, so that probably is why. And I just never did all that great in college. It was just a really big struggle to get myself to class. And especially with university, like, you have to take electives, and so then, you're doing stuff, learning stuff that has nothing to do with what you're gonna go home and actually do. And with someone who has ADHD, especially inattentive, it's just so difficult. Like, I only have mild ADHD. I determined that just based on, like, how much they can tell that it's affected my life. So, there are people out there with severe ADHD where it's really impacting their life. And I feel for those people. And my husband has ADHD, and I think it's worse. I think he definitely has probably one that's worse. But he's already has been on medication. I'm I'm not yet, but that was uh, recommended by the psychologist. I'm just kind of a little fatigued, so to speak, from going to doctors and such. But I'm sure there's a way to just at least email my doctor, and I just need to go and do that. Alright. Anyway, this is pretty much all lined up, and that will help me. That kind of was helpful just to go around the whole mini and see, like, okay, we've got some different. We definitely need two different colors of leather, two different values. We need something really dark, and then we're gonna need something a little bit lighter at least. Let's see. Which I do have this leather brown pulled out for something. What I had it for? Oh, looks like I was gonna use it on the shield, and then I ended up not. So, but that could be a good. Sorry. That could be a good color to use as maybe the lighter leather. We'll see. I think the next time I work on these, try and do some more lining. We'll see. But Thursday, for sure, I'll be working some more on these Gnolls. If I haven't finished lining the other ones, then I'll probably do that next on Thursday night. And then, like, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the NMM next after that. Just because, you know, that's going to be pure white, and there is actually quite a bit. Pauldron's on his thighs and the weapon. So yeah, these are coming along pretty well. As I mentioned before, Patreon, you can support me on Patreon if you like my way of painting. And that would be great. It'll help. Anything from my Patreon will probably go, for the most part, right back into the hobby or anything that I need for making my setup that much better. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday night, hopefully. Have a good day and a good week.